Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to the shop. As you can see, we're playing a little bit of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 tonight. It's been a little while since we've been in the shop, but there have been some updates since the last time we played. Thought it'd be fun to kind of get in and toy around a little bit, tear apart another car, rebuild one. We might even get enough time to do two today. So I have this old pickup truck with the flying brake pump. I don't know exactly how that works, but we have this old pickup truck that I got as a mod before the last stream, and then we didn't actually get to it. But this is the Chevy 1966 C10 with a stock inline 6 in it. So we have this truck that we can work on, but what I want to tackle first is the Viper, but we have to go find one. So I didn't really have a chance to run out and get one from the junkyard before the stream, so I'm going to maybe we'll take a couple trips out to the junkyard and see if we can find one sitting out there. We'll see how it goes. But welcome everyone who's here in the chat so far. I noticed a few of you who were here early as always, but welcome everyone. And if you're watching this as a recorded video on the channel afterwards, welcome as well. Part of the update they put out has some customizations we can do to the shop as well. So this little ladder that's over here in the corner, and I don't know if there's more than one ladder at the shop, but I know this one's here. We can click on this thing, and that lets us do some different customizations. So we can change up like the floor, the cabinets, the office, column A, column B, column C, car lifters. It looks like there's actually even stains. Oh, we can get even like special stains and stuff on the floor. Garbage. All right, that sounds really good. And they have like different options and stuff. So, oh, you can have garbage or not garbage. So, do we want a messy shop or a clean shop? I feel like I don't know. I don't know that adds anything. Let's just go with the clean shop. Oh, no, I don't want to do all that. Tweak around with this a little bit more. All right, so floors. Let's see what kind of floor options we have. This one looks like just kind of a gray concrete. That one's got all that. Oh, that's awfully shiny. I'm awesome. Well, thanks. And welcome to your first stream, James. Glad you can make it out. Oh, that's disgusting. Tiles, okay. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's really hard on the eyes. Blue checkers, red checkers. Man, there's a lot of floor options in here, actually. With seams, without seams, patterns. Look at that. We can work on a wood floor. I don't know. Should we go with the wood floor, or should we go with that that other pattern I liked? There's even several different kinds of wood floor. Good lord. All right, I'm kind of leaning towards this pattern, I think. So we'll put that on there for now. Floor B. What's floor B? I mean, where do I even see that? Oh, it looks like it's like where these little drain things are. I don't see that that's really giving us much difference, but all right. We have drain grates, which I thought I just tweaked. Nope. Wall A. Where's wall A? Oh, way at the back over there. So it's got brick, or we get... Okay, we got to change the camera angle. I can't even see that. My eyes stink. Okay, there we go. Tiles and stuff, concrete. Wow, metal. Ugh. Subway tile, really disgusting. I kind of like the brick. I think I'm gonna leave it that way. Wall B. Oh, okay, so we can paint those. That's cool. Wood columns, more brick. Stainless steel, nasty rusty steel. I don't know. I gotta go with wood. Why not? Wall C. Where's that? Oh, there it is. I don't want wood everywhere. Corrugated metal. There's quite a few options. Yeah, it's not bad. I kind of like that look. This is your first live stream. Watch some of your videos game. Welcome, Nunzio. Welcome to your first stream. Should only take us a couple minutes. This is something they just added, and I don't know that it necessarily adds a whole lot to the game. In fact, I think it's safe to say that it really doesn't. But it's kind of novel that you can kind of put this stuff in here. It's got like a lot of different segments of the wall we can edit. I kind of want to just put the wood in there, I think. Let's go that way. Gate A. We're going to need to change our camera angle to see this. Where's gate A? Oh, there it is. Rusted. A couple different patterns of rust, even. You know what? I kind of like the doors the way they are. Let's leave those alone. Gate B, gate C, gate D. Where's gate D? Where is gate D? There are more options in here to customize than I thought there would be. I'm not going to lie. I have no idea where gate D is. Oh, there. Oh my gosh. Really? Way over there? Okay, let's just leave all the gates alone. That's ridiculous. It's actually inside the room with the dyno, which is just crazy. Okay, cabinets. We can change those up. Okay, so what are our cabinet? Well, that doesn't look any different. These cabinets? Oh, it's these cabinets. There we go. Let's make them red. We'll match up with the toolkits and stuff. How long am I going to stream? I don't know. The funny thing with car mechanic simulators, I can often tear through a car in about an hour. So depending on how long it takes us to find a Viper and then rip it all apart and redo it, and whether we do the pickup truck as well, I might stream until maybe midnight Eastern time. We'll see. Office. I want to change over to there. The camera angle, we can see it. Ooh, black. Well, there's not very many options for that. I'm going to choose black, I think. Column A. Oh, there it is over there. Alright, black columns, I guess. I guess that works. Car lifter A. My goodness. You know what? They're already color-coded. I'm not even going to bother. So, this doesn't... I don't think this really adds a whole lot. I'm not going to worry with stains and stuff. All right, let's apply it. We'll keep these settings. So, this is our fancy new garage now. It's a blend of, like, checkered tiles and wood and black stuff. And, I mean... It's funny that they went the lengths of actually adding this as a downloadable content thing. It was a free download DLC, mind you. But it's funny they went through the effort to make this extra content. Because I don't think it really adds into the game. I mean, it's kind of a novelty, I guess. But what are you going to do? Anyway, let's get out of here. We'll head over to the junkyard. And we'll see if we can find ourselves a Viper. And then hopefully we can afford it also. Somebody was saying in the chat before the stream started that they've never seen... in real life, a Ferrari and things in the junkyard. And the reality is, for most of these mods, they had it set up so it didn't appear in the junkyard, and I tweaked it because I wanted to start with one that was basically a pile of junk and kind of build it up from there. So I tweaked it so it would appear in the junkyard. Now this one for the Viper is an option that was in the junkyard, so we'll see what that's like. But this is like the car that's actively trying to kill you. It's got ridiculous amounts of torque to it. Is it true they added a Bentley Dlc? I did not see one. Hold on, we can solve that problem right now, actually. If I can find my Steam here. So these are the DLCs that I'm aware of. Find more DLC in the store. Mazda, tuning, Plymouth. Oh my gosh, they did add a Bentley Dlc. I didn't even see it. January 29th, they added it too. Man, I haven't been paying attention. Bentley Remaster Dlc includes 2 licensed Bentley cars, 2016 Bentley Continental GT, and the 1970 Bentley T-Series T1 four-door saloon. So we're obviously going to have to get that, because I've gotten the other DLCs, so why not that one also? That looks cool. Wow, thanks for calling that out. I didn't even realize that they'd added that. I need to stay on top of the news for the game a little bit more. I wasn't really expecting a lot of new stuff. It's funny, I saw the DLC for the shop customization, but I didn't see that DLC. And there's the Ferrari. You know, I hunted for this thing for like 40 trips to the junkyard. And now that I've found one, it keeps showing up when I come out here. Ridiculous. Alright, show me the Viper. And you can see all the like mods and stuff I put in here. This is the 1929 Lincoln that we did. It might take a couple trips out here. Which kind of stinks. Oh, look at this. 1951 Holden FX Coupe Utility. A mod. I don't even remember downloading this mod, but apparently I did. It's only 4,700. I'm going to buy it. We'll send that to car parking because I'm not going to work on it right now. There's so many mod options that I don't even remember the ones I've gotten. Seems the Lotus one has the James Bond Lotus. Oh, that's cool. Now if they had a UFO DLC, that'd be great. Look, I fixed up a UFO. Okay, let's go back to the garage. We're gonna have to make another return trip here. Yeah, prolong the test track. Try to keep you away from the test track as long as possible, Cat. It's not like the cars blow up or anything. I mean, we've had some interesting crashes, but it's not like the car takes damage or anything. It's, you know, more like just kind of tumbling. Thanks for subbing to the channel, RJ. Is it Custer? RJ Custer? So I'm kind of trying to look back a little bit. This game here, I can't click off the game in order to go and look at the chat and scroll back, unfortunately. So I just can kind of catch what's on the screen at the time. And half the time I'm terrible at it, but Volkswagen DLC would be awesome. I think it would be amazing if they had the Volkswagen Beetle and, like, the van. That'd be sweet. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen a bunch of mods and stuff of that. Particularly if they had like a livery you could put on it that was for like Herbie the Love Bug or something. That would be sweet. I'd be all over that. Supercar DLC, yeah. I mean, they have that. They have the racetrack there for drag racing or whatever. So, what is this? Another Ferrari. Man, that thing's gonna be all in my face now. I swear. So many trips to the junkyard to find it, and now that I have one, I don't need it anymore. What do we got here? Oh, that's the Chieftain. Where, oh where is the Dodge Viper? The Viper is coming. Man, I hope this doesn't take a whole pile of trips. This is kind of a nuisance. Both the Combi van and the Beetle are rear-engine cars. Yeah, it's cool. You must be customizing the garage. No! Well, there was a bunch... I mean, it only took like a couple minutes, but the customization is pretty straightforward. I mean, you just click on the ladder. Actually, I wonder if this ladder will do it too. No, I guess it's just the ladder that's over there in the corner. You kind of flip through like all your wall choices and floor choices and stuff. There's a lot of different things you can pick to customize. I mean, it looks nice. I do like the look of it. I don't know that it adds a ton, but to Loki's point, I mean, a little bit of customization is not so bad. Driving DLC. Be cool if they had a drag car DLC, funny cars and pencil. Yeah, that would be neat. And then if you could like race them against other players, or even if it was like time trials that they would have online, so you could like try to get the best time trial or something. Even that would be okay. Something that makes it feel a little bit like you're interacting with other people would be good. Oh man, give me a Viper. Where's the Viper? Oh, what have we got here? Look how much is left of this car. What is this? Oh, the 1966 stand. Oh, that's actually a different one from the pickup truck that I have. This one's the C10 Stance Works. How much money do I have left? 223,000. All right. If it's something I've seen, or I haven't seen rather, I figure I might as well grab it, because who knows when I'll bump into another one. Drag race with other cars would be neat, yeah. Or even if you could, like, drag race yourself, you know? Like, so if you could race once, and then, like, have that set your high score kind of thing, and put it on the secondary track, so then every time you're racing, you're kind of racing against your best time or whatever, so you can try and get the better time. I don't know. Something that gives it, like, a little bit more purpose after you fix the car up would be great. This customization's nice and all, but it would be nice if it was more functional, but... The Dodge Viper is one of your fave cars. It's a pretty sweet-looking car, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't complain about having one. I mean, I can't really foresee myself ever buying one, but... My wife might complain about me having one. But I wouldn't complain about having one myself. Man, I don't know how many trips this is going to take. This is crazy. I should have spent some time hunting for this before the stream. That would have been the smart thing to do. Do the mystery machine build? Oh my god, that wouldn't be amazing. Is there a mystery machine in the mod pack? That would be great. If it had like the decals and everything. Oh, I'd be all over that. You got scammed 2 times in Fortnite, save the world. That stinks. You're hurt? How are you so hurt? Look at this. Big bright letters. The only thing on the car that's not rusted is the word Chevrolet on the back of it. That's the one we already have in the shop, actually. Oh, look at this poor wreck. Another 1966. Actually, this one's a little bit different again. Resto mod. Alright. No, I didn't change the garage doors. I kind of left them alone. I mean, we can swap them out if you think we should put something different on them. But I did leave the doors by the same look. You can even do like Technicolor doors, where each door is different if you really wanted to. Man, I'm striking out here. Chevrolet, perfect for Chevy, yeah. You might know someone that could make the Mystery Machine. Oh my gosh, that would be an amazing mod. Look, here's the van even, like... So there's like... There is a model in the game, basically, sort of. Not that you can do anything with it, but... It's like the Great Viper Hunt. So many trips to the junkyard tonight. Oh my gosh, it's spending a ton of money. Party bus, yeah. Well, I made the bus, like the bigger bus last time. It was a Mac bus. Getting ready for work, 10 minutes, and you're in the car. Have fun at work, Durgan. Back to the junkyard again. I wish there was like a single button click where you could just reload the junkyard instead of having to go back to the shop and then come back here. Because I feel like I've made this trip to the junkyard a lot of times. I mean, tonight it's been a few already, but just in general. Hey, Royce boy, how are you? Wait, Durgan, I'm confused. How is a snake adorable? And how do they stare at you in an adorable way exactly? Is it when they're looking at you like you might or might not be their dinner, or what exactly? This pickup truck, I don't know what it is. It's just, it has an option to have like so much of it missing. That's crazy. Oh man, come on, give me a Viper. Give me the Viper. No Vipers. No Vipers. So this will be the stream. It'll be like 2 hours of return trips to the junkyard until we have no money left. Just trying to get a Viper. Oh my gosh. This is where stream preparation comes in handy, folks. Another C10, yeah. It really wants me to fix that pickup. That's what it is. And we have one sitting in the shop here. It's just, I wanted to do the Viper tonight. I want the Viper. Made it hard for you to find the Viper, so it's the same price as it is in real life. Yeah. Mr. Machine's a Ford or Dodge van from the 60s. If I recall correctly, these are middle engine and would be difficult to make as a mod. Possibly. Possibly, yeah, because the engine kind of actually sits like under here, right? Under there. So it's got like that cover right there, and the engine's underneath that for the most part. No, no, give me a Viper. At auction? Yeah, I mean, they might have them at the auction. We can try checking there. The only thing is, if we get it at the auction, it's not going to be in quite as rough shape. And I like when we can get them, like, completely broken down because they're cheaper, for one. And two, it's just a cool transformation when you start with, like, a pile of scrap that's all rusted over and stuff, and you can turn it into an actual car that is worth driving around. But I'm really not having a lot of luck here. This stinks. I also only have like 225,000, so if we go to the auction, we might end up having to sell cars in order to have enough money to buy, which would kind of stink. Where's Scooby? Okay, Raggy. Gee. You should start talking in a Steve Irwin voice. I'm not even sure if I know the Steve Irwin voice. What is this game all about? New to the channel, welcome to White Ape. This is a Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 is a simulator game where you have your own auto shop, and you basically you fix customer cars and stuff, and you start off with like simple stuff, and as you build up your levels, you can get into more complex things until you get to the point where you can rebuild your own cars. And as you progress, you also expand your shop. So basically, it's you're running your own auto shop with fake money, and yeah, just trying to, I don't know. You kind of get to the point where you have enough money that nothing's really a challenge in terms of finances so much. And you can kind of do whatever you want, and then it's really just a function of like a lot of rebuilding, I find. There's a lot of cars in the game. They're adding more over time, so, you know, if you redid every car in the game, it would take quite a bit, actually. Don't make my thumbnail a lie. Most other times when I've tried to stream something, I had no real trouble finding it in the junkyard. This is going to be the one time I'm not going to get it. It's going to drive me batty. It's going to drive me batty. I mean, we could do the pickup truck, I guess, but... Oh, you're right. I should have gone and grabbed that Jeep. I have 2 Jeep wheelies already, I think. I have the civilian and the military. The military one I already redid. The civilian one I think is in the shop. Is it on Xbox? No, it's supposedly supposed to come to console. They have like the console logos when you have in the loading screen and stuff, but it's not available yet. It's just on PC. Steve Irwin proved that sunscreen doesn't protect you against rays. Well, it stops your skin from burning a bit at least. Because I've seen the difference between having it on and not having it on. Like toasty versus not. I believe I would believe you though if you said that it doesn't entirely protect you from the radiation though. Because I mean it's just a cream. What's it gonna do? There's a Porsche. How do I make a thumbnail? If you mean a thumbnail, I grabbed a shot of the car from the showroom because this game has a showroom option where you can pick like any car that's in the game and play around with the paint colors and the liveries and stuff, and then you can see what it's going to look like. So I grabbed a snapshot from there, cropped it out, found a shot online of the roadway, and then I just sort of stuck it in there on the angle and used Photoshop to add in like words and the logo and stuff. Man, this is a real problem. I need this car. Give me the Viper. How did I get so much money in the game? By fixing cars up and selling them off, basically. I think it was actually a couple of the mod cars that I sold, and they tend to be priced really high. Yeah, my dream car is one of the older Corvettes. I'd like to get like a 1950s Corvette. Stop, pimp the forklift. Oh, that'd be amazing. I'd love to pimp the forklift. That would be sweet. There's another... Oh, no, that's the Sakura. I thought that might be another one of those Ferraris. They keep cropping up for me now. Nothing. Nothing. What's this? Oh, we already did one of those. Yeah, like if you like buy scrap cars like this and then fix them up and sell them, you can actually turn a fair amount of profit in the game. At one point I had more money, but then I did a bunch of buying, and I wasn't selling any of the cars that I rebuilt, so over time my cash has kind of dwindled again. But I think I sold like a one of the NASCAR stock cars that I did as a mod, and I got a couple $100,000 for that. Come on. I wonder if I have any barns open available to me. Sometimes they'll have like these little map things in your inventory. I should check that. What if your mod cars is like 14 million? Which one is that? What car is that? Is that like the Sherman tank or something? I have a couple of Corvettes. Let's see if in my inventory if I have one of those maps. Random Albanian license plate. Everybody has one of those in their inventory, right? And I got a lot of scrap in here again. I'm like the hoarder in this game. Oh, there we go. There's one. So we'll add that barn to my map. There's random parts in here. I need to clean all that out. Okay, let's try maybe looking in one of the barns and we'll see if we get lucky this way. It's only $100 to go to the barn too. Barn finds, yeah. So it used, like, as you're leveling up, it gives you a barn find each time you level up, but now they've converted it to... Oh, I need to adjust that sound still. There's another Porsche. Tiny barn and only a Porsche in it. No! Well, that's disappointing. I'm gonna spend, like, half the game tonight trying to find this silly car that I want to rebuild. I should have done all this running around ahead of time. Oh, well, thanks for sharing that your snake had a massive poo, Durgan. That's super interesting. They're adding a no-scope hunting sniper rifle. Yeah, they are. Like, well, a bolt-action rifle anyway, yeah. That's like for the... I feel like that's the kind of rifle that they're putting out there just for those people that want to challenge themselves. You get those guys that like to do, like, the no-scope sniper shots. Okay. Give me a Viper. It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, come on. No. Nope. Bueller. Besides the pickups and the Viper, did I add any new mods? No. I had like 2 pickup trucks that I added. And then I grabbed the Viper specifically for this. And lo and behold, it's not showing up in the junkyard for me, but I did add it. It's like the great Viper hunt. Has a crosshair, yeah. You're playing while watching. You haven't got enough money yet to buy scrap cars and turn them in for a profit. So you get the most. Like when I was doing jobs, I tried to pick stuff I could do really fast. So you can get, the stuff that paid me really well is when you can get to the point where you can do like transmission work. That stuff pays great. When you're just like swapping out the clutch plate and clutch bearings and all that kind of stuff. Those ones pay really, really well. They're relatively fast to do, which isn't really a good semblance to real life. And you can earn a whole lot of money in a short amount of time, and then you can just like buy a scrap car and flip it and make money that way. So it gets to the point where you start to snowball your money a little bit. You get through it really fast. Can't find a Viper. I might have to settle for a Cobra. Well, I've got... I might have to settle for some pickup trucks. And then the whole thumbnail is going to be like super clickbait, which is not really what I want to do. If I can avoid it. Thought I seen a scrap of a 1940-ish car in the scrapyard with the Jeep. Well, I had a 1929 car that was a mod. We did that one already, though. This one over here. Man, look how bright that white wall is still. The left side mirror, the white wall on that tire is looking great. Okay, I'm completely striking out here. I'm gonna go one more round back to the junkyard. If we can't find a Viper this time around, we'll jump in and do the pickup truck, which is really disappointing because I wanted to do that new mod. I think the Viper's only been out for a short time too in terms of mods. Can you go into your mod list and turn off other mods? I don't know how to do that actually. Maybe I have to go and unsubscribe. 40k subs in and already stooping to clickbait. That's right. It's completely unintentional, though. It's completely unintentional. Are you sure the Viper in this game looks? Yeah, I actually the screenshot that I used for the thumbnail was from the game. What are my options in my opinion of the Florida shooting? I'd really rather not discuss it, to be honest with you. Obviously, it's a bad thing. Beyond that, I really don't want to get into it too much. I have kids, and that just turns my stomach. I think we're gonna strike out on the Viper here. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. There's the bone shaker there. That was another mod we did. This one here. It was pretty sweet looking when it was all done. Really weird, like, rusting pattern on the headpiece, though. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, we're striking out on the Viper. We're gonna, good old thumbnail clickbait. I really should have tracked one down before I started streaming. I didn't think it would be this hard to get one. Let's go do the pickup truck. And then when we finish the pickup truck, we can go on the hunt for a Viper again. See if we can find one of those. Hashtag one more time. I've had too many, though. Too many. You unsub in the Steam Workshop. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do that. I don't know what'll happen with the cars that I have in the garage, though. I might have to sell them first. Did the bone shaker for a long time, yeah. We did that one a while ago. At the time, though, I didn't realize how to do the liveries and stuff for it. Because you have to like do some like folder shuffling in order to get the mod liveries to work. This is so weird. The way this one comes apart, you just end up with like so many flying parts. But this is our fancy pickup truck. So this is the Chevy, 1966 Chevy. This is the C10 with a stock i6 in it. And obviously it's in really rough shape because there's almost nothing left of it. Well, we'll get this all ripped apart. Man, that left body window and it's the spare tire. Can't get the fuel tank out from this angle, I don't think. Little fender up front here. We'll get this all ripped apart and we'll piece it all back together again, and then we'll go on the hunt and see if we can find a Viper, because I really want to do the Viper. I really want to do it. I don't see a starter here, so that's good. Get this up on the lift. We can start tearing all the stuff apart. Long time no see. Am I good at Fortnite? No, I'm just average. Welcome, Zach. Thanks for subscribing. Looks like a 2017 Silverado. If you say so. So far, it doesn't look like much of anything. Oh, no, I didn't really want to sit down there. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see. Take apart the interior. We'll pull the bench seat out. Go back to normal. This is going to have to go up a little bit higher. A little bit more. Get all this ripped apart. I'm kind of impressed with how well the mods are done in this game. I mean, they have certain limited options in terms of what they can do because they have to work with like the base pieces that they have in the game kind of thing and where they're sort of configured. But some people have done some really creative stuff in here. Come on, give me that. It's interesting how many of the mods are like just really common cars too. They're not even like, I mean, there's your standard like McLarens and stuff that are like, you know, your super fancy cars. There's a surprising number of just like basic ones. Get out the bushings. Why can't you call me Mr. Fox? I don't see any reason why you couldn't. I don't know. Seems fair enough. Let's get this tire off of here. Hey Joshua, welcome to the stream. Be a nice chill stream tonight, just hanging out, pulling apart cars, putting them back together again, scaring Cat when we take him to the racetrack, you know, that kind of stuff. Should be a good evening. I've been playing so much Fortnite lately, it's actually kind of nice to just chill out a little bit and work on something that's no pressure. It's like if you don't get that part off fast enough, the car's gonna shoot you in the face or something. Like, not so much. I can't take that apart yet. How about this? Level 4, they basically have us locked down. Yeah, I believe it. It's a real tragedy that people are very twisted. No, it's not much, but it's something. Cartoon Fails 11, $3.99 super chat. Thanks so much, Cartoon Fails. Every little bit helps. I appreciate the support. And thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome. You say it's not much, but it's well above the zero amount, so that's that's great. Thank you. Why would you scare Cat by going to the track? Cat had a car accident that was apparently pretty gruesome, so now she's a little traumatized by it. And I have a tendency when I take cars to the racetrack to try to make them crash, just because I think it looks cool, and the cars don't take any damage in this game. So she's not really a big fan of that. It's like I traumatize her every time I stream this game, I think. Okay, we've almost got the front end ripped apart here. Okay, that's it, aside from the engine, which is now flying in midair, because that's what engines do. Don't you know? All this out of here. Get the fuel tank out. Fancy shackums overs. killer white wall tires. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's been a while since I pulled a car apart in this game. I think it's been weeks, actually. It might even be pushing a month at this point. Pretty wacky. Sean Callan. Hello, Mr. Fox. This is Super Sean. I love your videos. Well, thanks, Sean. I'm glad you enjoy them. And thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome and super helpful. I really appreciate the support, and I'm really glad you enjoy the videos, too, because, you know, this is one of those things where when I started doing it a couple years ago, I was like, man, I don't know if anyone's going to watch this, but let's see how it goes. I don't know what my unique value proposition is or whatever to try to catch people's attention, but I was like, all right, I kind of want to play around with it. I enjoy games. Let's see what happens. 3 years later, we've had some nice growth in the channel. We just broke 40,000 the other day, which is pretty sweet. Onward and upward and all that. Alright, get our freak shoes out of here. Cylinders. I gotta remember after the stream to sell the junk that I have in my inventory. I don't want to do it on stream because it's just a lot of like constant clicking and stuff. So kind of annoying. It's like hanging out in a casino. It's just like constantly paying out sort of thing. Muffler. All right, we got the whole thing ripped apart. We have an invisible car now. The only thing we have left is the engine and the frame. Pretty soon there'll be no car left. I know, it's right. Like, we've got the body left, and that's it. Well, and we got to get the engine hoist over here. Let's send this over to lift 1. We'll get this over to weld the body up. We'll clean the interior, which doesn't exist, but we have to clean it anyway. Otherwise, we can't get that 100% rating. They still didn't fix the sell all button. That stinks. I don't know. I haven't played around with it, but it's a little twisted. We could try the sell all button after I see what I can repair, I guess. Alright, this can go away now. So can you. Frame's looking nice. Let's get the engine out. Perfect. Throw that on here. Oh, look at, for a moment it had like the whole engine built up there. That was cool. Now, what am I gonna pull out? Oh, really? There's one little push rod here. Stopping me from taking the engine head off. There's not gonna be a lot we can repair here because there's just not too many pieces to even work with. I'm gonna flip this thing around now. There we go. Crankshaft. Oh, there's actually pistons in here. How about that? No rod caps, but we have all the pistons. I think I'm just gonna go stock with this one instead of buying performance parts. Do more like a classic rebuild for our 1966 pickup truck. Need to clear the air that'll be the interior. That's right. It's instead of like the actual like cleaning sprays and rags and stuff, you just stand next to the empty frame of the car with a big fan, like big paper fan, and just fan it for a second. Talk to one of your friends on Discord, and he's looking for a model of the mystery machine. Oh, that's amazing. I'd like to see an Impala build if there is one. There is an Impala, but they don't call it the Impala in the game. I forget what they call it in the game, but they don't call it the Impala. Every time I watch you play this, you say you should sell all my junk. I know, I constantly forget. I have the memory of a goldfish. It's a miracle I can remember my own name sometimes. I haven't watched these in a long time. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't played this in a while even. Okay. We sold a bunch of junk. Or we fixed a bunch of junk. Let's try sell junk and we'll see what happens. You sell, you want? Yeah, I want to sell my junk parts. Well, that did a whole lot of nothing. That was great. Sure you want to sell it? Yes, I do. Now, still junk again. Am I getting money for this? $212,702. No, I'm not. So I have all this junk in here that it just doesn't recognize as junk. So here's the trouble. Like, in order to sell it, you gotta go click, 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 click. It's like hanging out in a slot machine. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that because it's just too noisy. That's why I don't do it very often, because I keep forgetting to just go and pay attention to doing that junk. Super annoying. Oh, look at that. We don't even have the block. I guess I just sold the busted block. Alright, so we need an inline 6B. Oops. There we go. We currently have a 97 Silverado half-ton. Nice. I drive a little Elantra. I just sold the rims of the truck. Sweet. No, I couldn't have. Did I? Did I sell the whole wheel? Oh, tell me I didn't do it. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I might have. Oh well, we'll figure it out. We can put whatever wheels we want to on it, I guess, realistically. I did. Because the rims were still attached to the wheels, so it classified it as junk, I guess? Oh well. Doesn't matter. It's not like we can't just buy whatever we want to and put on there, I guess. Let's... Alright, can't put that on. I don't have any distributor. Did we fix the crankshaft? Ooh, we did. How about that? Okay, we're gonna need pistons, rings, and caps. Man, I haven't bought parts in here in so long. This is gonna be like... Trying to remember how to do everything now. So this is an inline 6. We need 6 pistons. We need 6 rings. And we need rod caps. We'll need bearings. Crankshaft bearing, we'll probably need 3 of those. We're gonna need push rods. Inline 6B, we'll need 12 of these. What else do we need? Spark plugs. Might as well do a whole bunch of buying while we're in here. This did not have an oil pan on it, so we might as well look for oil. We'll get the filter while we're in here. This is an inline 6. It's probably going to be this. And then there's our oil pan. Now I don't know the state of the tires. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Or the size of the tires even, pretty much. I probably should have paid attention to that before I sold it all. Ah, well, whatever. In the long run, I guess it ultimately doesn't matter too much. Let's see. We're going to need a distributor because it didn't have one on it. A rotor, and then our inline 6. We're going to need wires. I don't think there's an inline 6B for the wiring. Oh, there is, actually. Look at that. Alright, that's a good start anyway. Let's start throwing all this in together. Good chunk of parts anyway. Oh, I didn't get... Actually, this may not have power steering on it. We'll have to see. I didn't get an alternator though, but we might have one in the inventory. Oh wait, I didn't take one of the pistons out. Are you kidding me? I missed one. Wait, how is that even possible? I took the block apart. I didn't even use the original block. Did I put the piston in and then not realize it did it? I might have done that. I'm super smart that way. It's similar to you. I put it in, then took it right back out again because I'm brilliant. Missed the streams, brother. Hi, Evo. Welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done Car Mechanic Simulator. I did not buy enough bearings here. Only got 3 of them. I think I need more. It's 2. That's 3. I need 5 of them. I'm gonna have to get 2 more. 2 more. So many trips back. Monster truck, old car. I haven't tried the, actually, I think somebody built a mod of a monster truck in this game. I haven't tried it yet, though. I'm missing... I must have had an extra rod cap already, because... I swear those all have rod caps on them already, unless I'm just blind. And I still have one left. But we need 2 bearings. How much money should you have before you start buying scrap cars? I don't know. It depends on how much you're going to do. So, if you're on the low end, you're not really dealing with the body parts of the car yet because you can't fix them. So, like, the lower your level is, the more money you need because you can't fix any parts. You end up having to buy everything new. So, I think I started when I had, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000 maybe. So, with that, don't forget the oil. I'm going to forget the oil. That's. Wait a minute. Did I only buy one? Nah, I only bought one. See? Remember, like a goldfish. I'm going to forget the oil, though. It's just how it's going to roll. Alright, oil pan. Thank you very much. I do like the look of this engine. Fancy blue inline 6 oil filter. That's good. Fuel pump I did not grab. Let's get this thing flipped over. Work on it right side up here. Where is that? There we go. Come on, engine stand. Do I have a crew cab long box? Wait, you talking to me or somebody else? I don't know. Confused. It's not a hard thing to do. Water pump I did not grab. Ignition coil I didn't grab. Fuel pump I didn't get. Man, I didn't get much of anything. Wait, that was the performance one. I don't want that. We don't want good performance out of our vehicles. We want crappy performance. I want the regular rotor. Cap. There we go. Alright, did we fix the engine head? How do I have 2 of them? Alright, whatever. That works. At least I don't have to buy another one. Got a spare in there. Alright, get some push rods in here, of which we have many. Just curious to see if we could roll this pickup truck over the way we can most other cars. Well, cats away like mice will play. Don't be causing trouble. CrypticFox, the way you go is why I love these CMS streams. All the mistakes and over. Oh yeah, I'm like the world's best mechanic right here. You'll never find a finer one if you don't go looking anywhere. As long as you never leave your house or look in the computer or look on the phone book, you'll never find a better mechanic. And if you're not a mechanic yourself, that's probably a caveat I should have out there. Welcome to Cryptic's Auto Shop, where when you bring it in, it might run, but when it leaves, it's going to be a big question mark. Don't forget the clips. Yeah, I always forget the clips, too. I should get those before I forget them. I might even have some in my inventory. That'd be funny. Do I have any clip Bs in my inventory? I do! Look at that! I've got 2 clip Bs. I don't even have to buy them. My cluttered inventory actually had a use. I did something useful with it. Amazing! They're too distracted with work, yeah. I can't believe I had a spare part in there that actually came in useful. That's just crazy. Almost done with the rockers. I think I had like a complete like double set of rockers in there too. Head cover I did not have. All right. So what do we need? We need a head cover. We need fuel filter, ignition coil, fuel pump. Let's see. Fuel pump, fuel filter. Might as well get a fuel, this fuel pump while we're at it. We need an ignition coil. We need a water pump. We need head cover. What else do we need? I forget. There's a couple brackets and stuff that we're going to need too. That fuel pump is in. We got a fuel filter over here. We can slap that on there. Oh, we don't want a performance part. Good lord. This truck's not supposed to perform. It's just supposed to barely run. We don't want our customers getting like high expectations or something. Rotten customers. You do work on your own truck. You're not a mechanic or that good or knowledgeable, but if you feel like, well, yeah. I used to do like really basic stuff on my mom's car all the time when I was younger. Simple things though, like changing out spark plugs and filters and brake. Actually, I did brakes on it too. Actually, when I was in high school, I did autoshop, and I think we must have done like 30 brake jobs over the course of the semester. Because the guy that was teaching our autoshop, he didn't really want to actually teach us. His idea was just turn us loose with the tools and hope we stay out of his way, kind of thing. And people would bring their car in, like teachers and stuff that worked at the school, and sometimes students or people from the neighborhood, to let us change out the brakes. And I feel like that was like a really, really gross decision on their part to ever turn us loose with tools on their vehicle. I'd never heard of anyone having a crash or anything afterwards. But in some ways, I'm kind of surprised. Camshaft, water pump. All right. There's our water pump pulley. Camshaft for the inline 6B. Love to see if your car has to go in the shop and you had played this game a lot previous night. Don't forget the cams, put in the oil. Well, the thing is with this, I don't know. This, I feel like it's maybe easier in this game to forget parts than it is in real life, because you've got them sitting there, kind of thing, right? Like theoretically, you took them off the car, and you're not generally replacing them with all brand new parts. We need an arm B, and this will probably be an arm. No, that's an arm B also. Arm B, I6B, and arm. Oh, it's arm A. There we go. Go. Got a couple brackets on there. We need an alternator probably. Forgot to notice, did I put the clips on the distributor? I did. I actually had some in my inventory. It was a small miracle. That cluttered inventory actually came in useful for something. Power steering pump. Yeah, I guess I do need one. What year did power steering come into play? When did people start using that? All you guys out there that have that just crazy amount of knowledge about car history and stuff. Curious when they introduced power steering. School had an auto body shop. Hate sanding. Anyone who says they like it is lying. Yeah, I believe you. Oddly enough, well, I think they did have an auto body shop, but I didn't do that. I just did mechanics. And part of the reason I did it is because I knew that my dad was a mechanic when he was younger. He worked for like a dealership or whatever doing the mechanic work, but that was like a long time ago, like 50 years ago. So I was like, well, you know, if I go to visit him on his farm and stuff, it's always useful to know a little bit about engines, be able to fix stuff up. So I figured, I'll take the course. It was kind of fun. I like the hands-on side of it, but we just didn't learn as much as I was hoping to. Exhaust manifold. Where are we? Oh, there we go. The truck has power assist in 1986. Yeah, so this one has like a power steering pump, but it's a 1966. I feel like the power steering early 60s, yeah? I don't know. For some reason, I thought that this would be, this truck wouldn't have power steering. I don't know why I thought that. But we had some old pickup trucks that I swear didn't have power steering, but I think, oh, those are 1950s maybe. Intake manifold. If you recall correctly, power steering appeared after World War II, but they were most of the time luxury items. Yeah. It's funny, like, there was a lot of stuff that was invented in the war that became part of... Oh, 1951. That sounds like a Google answer, but thank you. Alright, so I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I thought this would have been before power steering and pickup trucks, but... what was I even looking at? I don't even know. Carburetor, gosh. You are awesome. Well, thanks, Kaiser. Carburetor. Power steering was luxury in the 1950s. It's invented in the 1800s. What? So you're telling me power steering was invented before the car? That kind of confuses me. Okay, I think we have most of the engine together here now. Air filter base. How did you unlock the engine stand? I didn't have to unlock it, I don't think. It was just already there. You just have to go find it in the garage, I guess. Well, so, okay, so here's the thing. The engine stand... actually, I don't even remember. I started playing this game like last July, so it's been kind of a while. Cover. We're going to need a filter. This is a single carb. It's called a Hydro Guide. Alright. If you say so, I have the wrong filter. Between 1800 and 1899. Yeah. Like, it's, I don't know. So my dad had a 1950s pickup that had like the wood box on the back that was was basically a dump truck. That did not have power steering in it. Instead, it just had like the giant oversized wheel, so you could like really reef on it. But I guess maybe it wasn't popularized until the 60s in cars. Okay, so our engine is pretty much done here. No, it's not. Man, I didn't even do the front of it. What am I thinking? Timing chain. Fortunately, I didn't take it off here and have it slapped in the car already and get confused about why it didn't run. Timing cover I do not have. Cars we know them now were made around the late 1800s. Ford, commonly said to be the first, was the first mass-produced. It was, yes. It also was not even close to what cars are today. Okay, we have crankshaft pulley V8. That's weird. All right. Crankshaft pulley V8. What tip or sponsor? We were down with the flu and spent the last of my paycheck on meds. Oh, that stinks, White Ape. Hope you feel better soon. Nobody likes being sick. Serpentine belt A. There we go. I think the cars were mass-produced in 1901. Yeah, I actually learned a little bit about the whole production development of cars and stuff. That's part of my course for Lean Six Sigma. That whole assembly line invention they came up with for cars back then was interesting. Led to so many different things. Most of them so shoddily made. Radiator fan B. Okay, now the engine's pretty much finished. Alright, looking good. Get that out of here. Hold on, we gotta click on the stand, actually. It's been a while since I did this now. Brain's not working too good. Alright, we'll slap this back into the car. Pickup truck, whatever. Send that away. Now we have a free-floating engine inside of a frame that's been welded and looking all fancy and new. It's your birthday. You're really sick. The doctor said you can die from it. Well, Zachary, I hope you don't. Here's hoping to get better. Oh, my cross-member dia did not get fixed. Front suspension class member D. I do think I have some bushings still in my inventory, which is good. I'm gonna have to buy as many. I'm gonna have to buy some. It happens every time. Oh, I only had 2. Thought I had more than that. Alright, we gotta buy bushings. Always cross tighten bolts. Always. Yep, except this is a video game, so I'll tighten them in any order I feel like. But yes, you normally would. Nightbot was rude to you. Well, it is a bot. I mean, it only does so much. We never trained him in the whole manners department. We're like, Nightbot, you need to learn some etiquette. Yeah, we fixed the steering rack. Front sway bar B did not get fixed because it never does. I might as well get tie rods in here while I'm at it, since they never get fixed either. And I know we're going to need them. Not Six Sigma. You don't think so, huh? I mean, my shop here is not exactly Six Sigma. It's a long way off of being error-free. Man, I only have 1 knuckle. I only got 1 knuckle. The other one's just missing. I sold it. Alright, yeah, that's the regular bushings we bought. For some reason I thought those would be small bushings, but I guess not. Upper suspension arm is in good shape. I think we have to buy one for the other side, though. So we have that. So we have our front end link, never gets fixed either, so I'm gonna just buy that. Nightbot stops you from calling me Mr. Fox. I think it's, you call me Foxy? Oh, good lord. I think there's something with Nightbot not liking the period, maybe. I don't know. He's Skynet. We're gonna rename Nightbot into Skynet. He's just controlling everything. Up late on a date with Alexa and now is grumpy from lack of sleep today. That very well could be, you know. Sweet, you know, front end link. There we go. 2 of those. We're going to need hubcaps. We're also going to need wheel bearings. If you only have 1 knuckle, it means you can't do a knuckle sandwich. I guess not. It's more like a knuckle hors d'oeuvre. I'm going to give you a knuckle hors d'oeuvre. The whole idea is when they're laughing really hard, you run away. Front axle knuckle cover. Two of those. Mr. Fox, yeah. Nightbot's a little funny with sometimes how he treats different things. I've tried to like crank down his sensitivity on a few things, but he's a little touchy. Poor temperamental little Nightbot. I did not get any brake discs yet. I mean, I've seen a bunch of misters in here that seem to be alright. I don't know. You got me. A lot of people just call me Cryptic for short. 2 brake pads in here. But not ellipses? What? Confused. I feel like I missed something in chat. Okay, that's done. Rim Basic 1. Vintage tire. Oh, this nice. It actually shows me what was on here, even though I don't have it in my inventory anymore. You know, because Chevy made me sell it. Bad Chevy. That's my lie, and I'm sticking to it. Front steering knuckle C. Does Nightbot delete messages? Yeah, it can block it, I guess. What Six Sigma belt are me? The ME. Good lord. My brain melted. I'm just a green belt. Was it a C or a D knuckle? I don't remember now. C. What's steering knuckle C? Doesn't tell you what your tire stats. What are the tire stats though? Oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't. We'll just fly by the seat of our pants and put any random tires on it. No one will notice. I swear. All right, we need both a bottom and an upper suspension. Sean Callahan with another super chat, $5. Do you have an Xbox One? And if you do, what games do you have? I do, actually. I have an Xbox One X that I play with. What games do I have? So I have a bunch. Where's my upper? There's my upper suspension arm. Hold on, sorry, my brain's not working here. Oh, lower suspension arm. That's what I needed. No, bottom suspension arm. Bottom suspension arm. There, man, brain broken. Xbox One games, I have. Well, I have Fortnite obviously because I play that. I have Fallout 4. I have Subnautica. Gosh, I don't even know anymore. There's so little the games that I play at the moment on it. I don't even remember what I have. I gotta go look. Dark Souls 3 I have. I think I have Dark Souls 2 kicking around somewhere still. Disney Infinity. Played a whole bunch of that when I first launched my channel. I don't know. I'd actually have to go look. I can't even remember now. Ark Survival Evolved. I have that on Xbox. Other games. I don't know. I'd have to go look. Disc brake, hubcap, brake pads. This is all coming together nice and quick now. Caliper? Nope. Caliper toast. Can you put 4 different size tires on the car? You can, actually. I have no idea what impact that would have on the vehicle, but you can. It doesn't stop you from doing it. I don't know if I need the cylinders, so we'll see. Nope. Nice. Alright. That's done. So we need to do double wishbone shock absorber. Obviously all the exhaust under here. Oh, right. I didn't get any of my clutch parts. Having a clutch might be handy. Weirdest name for a part of an engine is a Vanos. And it's also conveniently a YouTuber. Oh man, I had a lot of clutch plates. I didn't even need to buy one. I don't know how I ended up with so many. That's weird. How many cars do I have now? I don't know. Somewhere around 20. I think. Something like that. I'm not even entirely sure. I have to go look. No, I sold the gearbox. Clutch not necessary, power auto brake, yeah. Clutch? We don't need no stinking clutch. It just gives me one other thing to grind. You know what really grinds my gears? The clutch. Alright. Starter, I have to go for the engine bay to get that. Front exhaust section, we can grab that, I guess. Are you a foxy fox? My wife thinks, though, but outside of her, probably not so much. Front exhaust section, inline 6-speed. There we go. Do I have Forza Horizon 3? No, I don't really have the Forza game so much. All right, I can't do that yet. I haven't really done a lot of racing games, to be honest with you. I don't know why. It's something I really lean towards. There, drive shaft in here. No drive shaft. I mean, I swear, I have like a 95 or 96% fix rate. And I still have all these parts that just don't wind up getting fixed. I end up breaking them. Boo, hashtag dad joke. Come on, all I know are dad jokes anymore. I define lame at this point. Only one knuckle again. Wheel of 4, we had both of those, so that's good. Solid rear drive axle's in good shape. Cylinders, nice, we fixed those. Brake shoe, we fixed one of those. Brake drums we can't fix. Okay, we're gonna have a shoe for the other side, we're gonna need it. We'll need 2 brake drums. Clutch joke was so bad it made you laugh, but you're not too comfortable with that laugh. Yeah, I specialize in bad jokes. That's all I do. Have I played any Farm Simulator 2017? No, I haven't. Although I did see that they announced Farm Simulator 2019 for later this year. So I'm thinking I might try checking that out when it comes out. Just to see what it's like. I mean, I've never played any of the Farm Simulator games, so I have no idea what they're like. I think it might be interesting. Small rubber bushing. Give me the small rubber bushing. Man, one relief string plate. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of parts here. We got the U-bolts though. Okay, that side is largely done aside from the shock absorbers, which I can't get. Let's see, rear shock absorber Bs. We need 2 of those. I might as well grab a fuel tank while I'm in here too, I guess. Fuel tank. Hey to all the mods of Cryptic, how are y'all? Hi Joseph, I'm good, thanks. Am I gonna play Astroneer again now that they updated? Yeah, I've been playing it periodically. I've just been honestly having a hard time fitting in actual recorded videos. I feel like maybe might be doing too much streaming lately. So when I'm streaming, it's really hard to get time to actually do recording and editing. Man, I have 3 fuel pumps. It's crazy. Just realized they've been buying games shortly after I watch your streams. I got this auction on included, and today I got Deep Rock Galactic. Not sure if you're a good influence for you. I might not be, but I mean, I guess if you enjoy the games, we'll call it a positive influence. I feel like they're good choices. Those games are entertaining. I put a lot of hours into Auction Not Included. Not as many as some people, because I've seen some really crazy stuff people have done, but that's a game I really enjoy. I'll never profess to be perfect at it any more than I am in any other game, but air suspension shock, it is new. In the wait, in the as a choice in here, you think? Yeah, front air suspension shocks, rear air suspension shocks. Yeah, I guess those are new. Unless it's something they added with the Jeeps or something, I'm not sure. Oh, right, another knuckle handle. I forgot, we gotta buy that knuckle. Get all the bushings in here. First step, watching accident on TV and video games? Yeah. Oh, cat. Hopefully at some point you'll get over that so it doesn't cause you stress anymore. How old am I? Old as dirt. At least in the gaming world. I'm 41. Rear axle knuckle housing B. Thank you all. Gonna try not to pause the video tonight. Oh, that'll be impressive. All right, so we have to have like a super spectacular truck roll then, is what you're telling me, Kat. Because if we're gonna do it, might as well do it right. Solid rear drive axle. Oops. Solid rear. Or I could spell it, because, you know, spelling's good. I am so smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T. You need to go back to college because you haven't finished, but you still remembered all of what you have learned. Well, that's probably a good thing. I never finished my degree either, actually. I regret that sometimes, and other times I'm like, man, I hated school sometimes. You play Fortnite with me sometimes? I don't generally invite people into games because there's just too many people and only one of me. But sometimes when I stream it, I'll open up the stream and let people join. Catalytic converter, we need middle muffler and exhaust pipe and rear muffler. Man, we got all kinds of stuff in here. Rear muffler V8. We need... Where's our middle muffler? There's our middle muffler. We need the exhaust pipe. And we'll need a catalytic converter. There we go. Grip, there are so many bed options for this truck. Yeah, I mean, I saw at least 3 different ones, right? I bought 2 of them. It's kind of cool. Your folks play video games in their late 60s who are not old. Oh, I guess not. All right, yes. I'm not old compared to somebody, finally. It's funny, though, like... Yeah, it seems natural to me because I grew up the whole time playing video games, but when you look at a lot of people that stream on YouTube and Twitch and what have you, I'm definitely on the older end of the spectrum. All right, I think we're down to some tires. We got some stuff in the engine compartment we have to do, like brake servos, starters, that kind of stuff. Radiator. I should probably get back in the engine bay here. Have I finally given up on making my parts lists? Oh yeah, I just can't even be bothered. I'd rather flip back and forth into the shop a bunch of times than spend the time building a parts list. It's just too frustrating. It's just not, it's not convenient. I mean, it'd be nice if as you took the parts out, it just automatically added them to a parts list for you, but... Oh right, I didn't charge my battery. Where's that? Alright, that can charge for a bit. We'll get that afterwards. Tried to digital hug Kit Kat, but every time you try to hug her, she accidentally knees me in the groin. Aww. So funny. Mostly because it's not me. Sorry, was it the V8 starter this thing asked for, or was it just a regular starter? I know it would be weird for it to ask for the V8, but... You never know with this game. Sometimes it just happens to be the one you're not expecting. Does this game cost any money? Yeah, I think it was like 20, 30 bucks, something like that. It was a good buy for me. I played it quite a bit, and it turned out to be pretty popular. At first, I thought I was just spending money for myself, and then it would never really become a big thing on the channel, but as it turns out, people really like the game. And I forgot to take the bumper off this thing. Alright, so let's get our shocks together. It says double wishbones. Get 2 of those. We'll need shock. We'll need the shock caps. And springs. With my luck, I already have double wishbones in my inventory and I just wasted my money. The magical floating brake servo. Yeah, it's funny how the parts in this game just sort of float around. There's no real fluids in the game. I mean, you have to, like, take oil out and stuff, but, you know, it's not really all that important in this game. Oil? We don't need oil. When you're under 10, you had the NES. This would get us to bed around 8 p.m., and then from here on the second floor, we'd hear the Mario song from the basement. Oh, yeah. I started first, I think, with, I mean, aside from, like, the going to an arcade and using the stand-up arcade machines, I started first with the Atari 2600. And then I had, like, a Commodore 64, Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I never had the Nintendo 64, but I had buddies that had that. I had a buddy that had the Dreambox. What was that one? ColecoVision? I think somebody had one of those. Like, just all kinds of wackiness. There were a lot of consoles out there for a while. Now it's really consolidated down. There's no diff oils? No. I didn't forget the front shocks. I was putting them together. It just takes a little time. I don't always do them right away. Okay, so we have... let me just double check we have everything in the engine compartment here. Ooh, we just need the battery, which I have on the charger. Shocks are done. All the suspension's done. Exhaust is done. All the rear suspension's done. All right, we need body, wheels, rims, interior, and we're good to go. Get our battery out of here. Speaking of arcade games, are you excited for Wreck-It Ralph 2? Yeah, I like that movie. I haven't seen any trailers for it, but I like the first one. I'm gonna wreck it. Atari's fun, yeah. Way back when they had like Yar's Revenge and Pitfall. What else did I have? I had the horrible E.T. game. A variety of other games that were terrible that I don't remember. Just found out about Ralph today, yeah. Who remembers the N64 Dominoes and Blockbuster nights? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we totally did that. My buddy had one, and we played that, the Wave Race game. It's on the Nintendo 64. It's something we can kind of take turns doing. All right, let's get some of the body back on this thing. If we I have very few body parts. Oh, yeah. Sweet. I don't know if I've managed to fix any of this stuff. Nope, let's just buy it all. Okay, so this is the Chevy Chevy 1960 C10. There's the body shop. Community Cars Body Shop. Okay, this should be the ones that are like all the modded cars here. 1966. Oh, jeez. Wow, there is a... What? A motorcycle? You've got to be kidding me. For low tray only to be painted taken to booth. Okay. That's pretty sweet. Let's get... I'm trying to narrow this down to make sure we have stuff. There is a ton of options in here. I was not expecting this. Holy, look at it all. All right. Let's see. Window body left. You know what? I'm gonna get the motorcycle. I want to see what this looks like. That's pretty cool. Window back 2 or window back 3. I guess we'll get this one. Oh, you get like surfboards too. That's so cool. Plastic cover tray. No. Window body left. I need this, I guess. Dark windows. Dark front window. That's cool. Stock front bumper. Let's see. Front end or front end B? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell what this looks like. I guess we'll go this one. Let's go with the B. Tinted trim removed. Man, look at all the options in here. This is craziness. Let's put tinted windows on this thing. I mean, why not? So that's the left door. There's our right door. Stock trim removed. Plastic front fender. Man. I already got tinted windows, so I don't need to buy the clear ones. I can't believe how many body options are in here. This is cool. I'll just get the stock fenders, I guess. Clear right window. Stock tinted. Stock front window. Custom hoods and stuff. Those are cool. Ooh, let's go with this one. The spare wheel. Yeah, we had that under there. Stock headlight. That's the left headlight. We'll grab that. Left side mirror. Stock left taillight or custom taillight. Left fits all. So confused. All right, we'll get this one. Stock rear bumper, chrome rear bumper option 2 chrome. All right. Man, this is the crazy number of choices in here. Should have taken stock tinted. I thought it did take stock tinted. I don't know. I'll have to look. When we get this, start pulling this all together, like let's see what we've done here. Stock tray. I feel like I already took fenders. We'll find out soon enough, though. Oh, these are the rear fenders. Rear left fenders for Suburban. All right, we'll get rear left fender stock one. Ooh, actually, stock step side would be cool. Let's get the step sides. Let's see. Stock cab, Suburban. Cam trim. Let's go with stock cab. Stock front headlight, mirror, rear tail light. Step side only. And we got that. That's good. Man, there's a lot of parts. Good lord. So much to pick from. Okay, let's see what this looks like when we start slapping it all together now. I don't even know if I got all the parts here. Did I get the hood? I did, yeah, I got a hood. Front left fender, we got stock there. That's stock. Headlights. Front bumper. It's funny that it doesn't look like there's a front end for this thing. I know I got one, but I don't have an option to put the front end on it. Why is that? Maybe it's part of the body? I don't know. Got the cab there, door. Dark right window. Oh, now I have the option to put the front on. Okay, there we go. I think out of all the cars that I put together, this one has the most body part options. That's pretty cool. Yeah, was it? It wasn't 45 minutes looking for one, was it? I know we spent a little while looking for one. It was a real pain. And we're gonna go back after we finish with the pickup truck. We'll try to find one again. Oh, that is so cool. All right, let's step side. There we go. Oh, that looks really neat. Will not fit the step side. I probably should have looked at that. All right, let's go look at rear taillights. Will not fit the step side. Fits all, I guess. So we need this. There we go. Now we're good. That's what we need. That's a really shiny rear bumper. That actually looks really strange on there. Oh, there must be a bumper option back here that works well with the step side. Paintable, non-paintable, chrome, step side only. All right, let's go with this one instead. So we want to get this bumper out of here because this one looks ridiculous. All right, now that looks better. Wow, that looks sweet. Oh, that hood just looks so weird. It looks like nostrils. That's pretty messed up. I think I might want to change that hood out, but I do like the motorcycle in the back. That's really cool. Okay, we need wheels on this thing, but otherwise, I think it's largely together. Let's check it out. Frame condition, interior condition, that's fine. Global body parts, global body condition, 81%. I think because of the wheels. I think we just need rims and tires at this point. Oh, right, we also need the interior. Interior, license plates. Man, still a little more to go. Okay, so the tires. We had white walls on here already, so let's see. So many bumpers. Is the car supposed to breathe without nostrils? Oh my goodness. Waka waka waka. Alright, rim basics and then vintage tires. So let's get out of here and go look at some rims. Rim Basic 01. We'll need 4 of these. We'll leave them 16-inch wheels. That's fine. Because I don't know what they're supposed to be. And then for the tires, we're going to go with the vintage tire. Vintage tire wall B, maybe. We get 4 of these. 16 inches. Trying to make them a little bit on the wider side. A little bit on the higher side, too. I don't know. I didn't check out the tires before we pulled it apart, which I really should have done. And then I sold them. So now, whoops, no, I don't want rim and Lancet. I want, where's my rims? Good lord. Rim Basic. That's what we want. That's what we want. Have a good night, Ari. Thanks for coming out. Oh, rear window. Did I miss a rear window? I might have. I did. Thank you. Will not fit cab B, but that's okay. We don't have cab B. We have cab A. Nice. All right, we get this out of here. Get our next one on. Need more rim basics. Chad has told me a dozen times. Oh, sorry, I was kind of staring at body parts while I was putting them on. Missed what was going on in chat a little bit. 205, 65 R15s. Ah, whatever. I tweaked it anyway. It ultimately doesn't really matter. They don't have to be an exact match. You can put pretty much any tires you want on here. Yeah, I have perception -1. That's pretty much it. We shall see. I think I was pretty close, actually, even just without even seeing what you said. Keep that truck flat black and fit it. It does look pretty cool flat black, doesn't it? I like the red accent on the rear tailgate there. That does look pretty cool. I think I might keep it flat black. Looks pretty wild. Let's get this over here, this over here, this on here. And put another tire back together. Last one. I got 205, 65 R16, so one off. Yeah, I was pretty close. Considering I didn't even see what you guys were saying in chat, that's not so bad. It was good guesswork. Good guesswork overall, I think. I still think if you remove the bike, you can paint it separately from the truck and then paint it another color. Yeah, I probably should do that. I haven't tried painting individual parts before. I should see what the hell that works. Have you seen any movie car more yet, Cryptic? Oh, movie car mods? Not really. I mean, the Bone Shaker. I haven't really spent a lot of time looking through the workshop, to be honest. Let's get that out of there so we can paint it. Try to make it look a little more fancy. Cryptic? What about Cryptic? What'd I do? I didn't do it, I swear. Get the proper bike. Which one's the proper bike? Oh, darn. Messed up my pattern. Those white walls look ridiculous. They're a little bit big. I should have gone with one that was a little more of a narrow band. I don't know what it is about those white walls, but that's like a really thick white wall. That looks a little strange. Okay, so somebody said there was a different motorcycle we could get, right? Let's see what the options are there. Going to here, C10. All right, where's the other motorbike? So there's a chopper for low tray, chopper for stock tray. I mean, there's only the two options there. I don't know. You have to match the bike with the tray. Well, I've bought the one for the low tray. It should be right? 1980, man. I could buy another one, but it's gonna spend me like, cost me like 2,200 bucks. Well, 1,980 anyway, after the discount. Wasn't that the right one? Isn't it a low tray for? Oh, maybe I did get the regular. Hold on. Maybe I did get the like regular tray in here. Let's try this out. All right, so low tray for. I don't think I see the difference. Like, this is actually the front wheel. No, it's sitting there right. I mean, I don't know. It looks the same to me, but all right. Whatever. It's all good. No. No. Go back to normal. There we go. Let's get this out of here. We'll go paint up the motorcycle. We can stick it in the back there. I have the stock tray? Maybe. Paint shop. Paint part. Ooh, fancy. I've never tried to paint parts in here before. I don't know why. All right, so this is the stock tray. It's all pink. That's disgusting. No livery options, naturally. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. How is it that I can't paint this thing different colors? This is so weird. It looks brutal. I feel like I shouldn't paint this thing. Because that's just gonna look so wrong. I think I'm gonna leave it. I can leave it the way it is. I feel like I should be able to paint it with some more vibrant colors, but I really don't want pastel colored motorcycle in the back of this thing. There's just something wrong about that. The other one was floating, huh? All right. Sweet. Well, there it is. We need the interior done on this, so let's move this over to the door. And then before everybody gets upset at me, I'm going to put oil in it. Look at that. I remember the oil. Turn off metallic. The biggest part that has no color change option. You're painting everything else. Oh, really? Well, let's take a look at the other bike and we'll see what it looks like. No, I'm not messing up the one that is going to be in there. More of a permanent kind of basis. Alright, paint parts. Where's that bike? Let's try this one out. Okay, so the pink ones you said they don't get changed. It's the other parts that change. So, if you take it off, we'll go like this. Keep it dark. I don't even know. I kind of want to make it like red, but see, even the color patterns in here they don't look right. And the seat changes with it too, I think. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna see what it looks like when we put it in there anyway. This isn't the right one. This is the one that kind of floats in the air you were saying, but when did the update come out? I don't know, like a week ago, something like that. Relatively recently. Oh. Yeah. So it kind of looks okay. It's a little weird. Let's get this out of here. We'll get the right bike painted up. If I can pick this thing. Come on. Let me pick it so I can take it apart. There we go. Good loser. What? I'm confused. Oh, were you betting on me forgetting to put in the oil? I could see that. I mean, ordinarily, I would say that's probably a really good bet to take. Ordinarily. Let's make it red. Okay, we'll see how this looks. Survey says low tray, stock tray. All right, that looks okay. Adds a little splash of color to the nice flat black truck. Actually, it looks really good in flat black. I'm not really sold on this hood, though. Close the hood. Why can't I? Come on. It's not letting me interact. There we go. I'm gonna get the hood out of here. Let's try a different hood. I don't like that with like the crazy nostril look. It doesn't do it for me. Maybe this hood. This one looks pretty good. Another out of context moment. That's right. I always miss the entire conversation. That's pretty much how it goes. What surprises me is that you guys are endlessly surprised by it. Ooh, I like that hood better. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we need an interior, which means we're going to need a steering wheel and a bench pretty much, because there's not... No, come on, let me interact with this thing again. There we go. We'll need a bench and a steering wheel. Now, I didn't catch what bench it was, and I think I sold the bench that was in it, because I'm super smart. SMRT. Sold that off before I checked what it was. Bench. I don't even know. I don't know which bench it would be. What are the odds it'll actually tell me? Hold on. Let's try and go in here. Just front bench. So it's triple seat with the seat belts on the left and right. All right. I don't know. Come on, get out of there. Well, guess. SMRT Fox. I should do that. Bench crown leather 1. All right, whatever. No, it's the triple seat one. Bench earthquake. Maybe this will work. Let's try that. We'll do a steering wheel. That'll work. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Show me, show me. Oh, it is bench earthquake. Look at that. What a good guess. Dumb blind luck wins again. Different steering wheel, but that's okay. I like this look a little bit better anyway. Okay, there it is. We need license plates for it, so I guess we should look at some of those. What plates do you think we should do? What state, country, whatever? I did get the mod for the Canadian plates, but the Canadian plates are really boring in here. Pretty much just says like Ontario and like there's no graphic or anything to it. It was the earthquake. Okay, good. See, there's got to be a good like 30 to 45 second delay between when I'm doing stuff and when you guys actually see it. But I did actually pick the right bench seat, oddly enough. Loki, stop making fun of me. I can't take it. Can't handle it. Oh, you know what? I was born in Manitoba. Let's see if there's Manitoba plates in here. There is, and it's actually got a graphic to it. Nice. All right, we'll do 2 of these. SMRT Fox. Friendly Manitoba. It's kind of a misnomer, really, but there it is anyway. Now, you can't even see the custom lettering on it. That's white on white. How's it look? 100% across the board. She's all finished. It's kind of a cool looking truck. And I actually really like the flat black on this. You're from Montana, Michigan. I jumped the gun and I got Manitoba. I was born in Manitoba. Yeah, I was born in Winterpeg. Obviously, it's an Icelandic truck. Well, the company that made the game is European, so the default plates are largely European plates. It's funny. 3 different doors. Yeah, there are so many. It's crazy. The doors I chose have no trim. What? Oh, you're right. I did. That looks ridiculous. Okay, hold on. Let's do Community Cars Body Shop. Where's our doors? Stock left door. And stock right door. Where's the stock right door? There we go. Let's try that again. That's better. Now it matches up right. Swap this one too. Thanks for spotting that, actually. It's a little ridiculous without the trim there. Okay, that looks much better. Now it actually matches up with the trim. I still feel like the hood I have on here looks a little bit funny relative to the rest of the truck. There's something about the shape of the front grille here that's not right. Maybe I should change that out too. I don't know, whatever. We'll leave it for now. There she is, though. It's looking pretty sweet. I like that truck. It's pretty sharp. It's very a very low squat truck. It's crazy. Also, the front lights of your truck are the ones going with this cab. You don't think so? Oh yeah, well I have the stock lights, right? All right, we'll swap. We'll swap a bunch of stuff out. Let's get the front end of here too, because I don't like that one. Keep tweaking it around until we get something we like here. So, headlight for front end C. Well, I guess we got to pick our front end first before we can do that. So, front end E, I think is the way I'm going to go. Try that one. And then headlights for front end E. That's the left. There's the right. Let's try that out. Ooh, that fits in much better. Alright, that's a weird headlight, but alright. That's wacky looking. I like that front end better, but the headlights are a little wacky. You retract the digital hug. Oh, we're gonna go driving. Let's get this out on the track. We'll take it to the original racetrack, I guess. Over here. Take it for a spin, see how it handles. What's my dream car? I mean, I don't know. I mean, in terms of like an old car, I like the old Corvettes for some reason. I don't really know why. From what I understand, they handle terribly, but there's something about the body style I like, and I think it was because I had a model of them when I was a kid, so it just kind of stuck with me. I'd love to have a Maserati for something that's a little more modern. If I was going to take something more practical, but still nice, maybe an Audi. I don't know. Some of the killer sports cars are great. Like, they'd be nice to take out for a spin, but I could never really have one around here because there's no way it would handle the roads around here. Right, let's see what this thing looks like out here. That looks pretty cool. I don't like those headlights. I might have to change that front end. I don't know. There's something weird about the front end. It just, with those lights, it doesn't look right, but... It sounds pretty good for an older truck. We didn't put any performance parts in it, but... Racetrack of Sorrow, that's right. I keep crashing it. Sometimes on purpose. Oh, come on. I should be using the... Oh, I should be using the controller here. Kind of held it. Got a little off the track, though. That was a weird little fish there. We had, like, almost no speed. 1972 Chevelle SS, yeah. This thing is not exactly going high speed, so controlling it seems to be a little bit better than something like the Dodge Charger, where it just had, like, ridiculous amounts of power. Made it very, very hard to manage. Oh, that was actually a good turn. Though we lost a lot of speed, unfortunately. Oh, come on. All right, we got the straightaway. Okay, we've driven this thing without crashing it, and now I feel like we need to crash it. It's got to roll at some point. Bring back the General Lee. I brought it back a couple times. Alright, see if we can hit a jump over here. We're not going all that fast, 130 some odd miles an hour, but... Wow, that was super anticlimactic. I thought we'd catch at least a little bit of air, but we got nothing. Give me something. There's gotta be a slope or a lip here or something I can hit that can flip this thing. over here, maybe. No, we're going too slow. There's no acceleration on this puppy. Oh, I couldn't quite clear the wall. There's a little wall here, like with a lip in front of it. If we could just get the right speed on it, we might actually be able to clear it. But I think they saw for that little bug that used to be able to jump out and drive around in the world outside of here. Because I haven't been able to do it since we did it with the Shelby, unfortunately. It does look cool with that motorcycle on the back, though. It's a truck. Yeah, trucks can go fast, but this one is not souped up in any way. We didn't put like performance parts or anything in it. Are you a Jets fan? I was a Jets fan a long time ago. Smashing the wall. All right, there's our truck. It turned out pretty nice. I like the look of that. There's some little funny elements on it that I'm not entirely sold on, like the headlights, and I wish I hadn't gone with the super wide white walls on the rims, or sorry, on the tires. Overall, not so bad though. Let's head back to the garage, take another run out to the junkyard, and see if we can find that Viper we couldn't find earlier, which is crazy. I'm going to change my thumbnail and everything up. This did not turn out the way that I planned, but if we can find the Viper, then at least we can do it next time. Only you guys are from the U.S. Everywhere else is kilometers an hour. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, if you crank up the truck, I bet you if you put all the performance parts and stuff in it, you get a little more power out of it, but... Yeah, we're gonna go to the junkyard and try to get the Viper. It's kind of a shame that we didn't find that earlier on. I was really looking forward to doing it. With my luck now, it'll be like the first visit out, there'll be the Viper laying, like, right there. We'll find 2 or 3 of them or something. Something silly. MPH is what speed is. KMH is just distance over time. Alright. Oh, kilometer hours, yeah. Well, it'd be KPH. Come on, Viper. Show us the Viper. I feel like I'm going to spend a fortune going back and forth to the junkyard trying to find this thing. There's like no cars out here. This is crazy. It's like 1 car we could have bought this time. And the whole junkyard. That's it. 1 car. How's that for bad luck? Oh, 2 cars. There's another one down there. But it's not a Viper. Not a Viper. Can't win. Crip, it's KMH. Well, you're missing the slash. Kilometers per hour. Talk about speed. Miles per hour, kilometers per hour. They're just different units of measure. What's your favorite car from any of your vids? I had the most fun with the Shelby Cobra, but mostly because we took it out on the track and crashed it in such spectacular fashion. It like flew off into the air and landed in a tree, and we ended up outside of the racetrack, so we could drive around in like the fake world outside of there, which was pretty cool. But I think that was probably my favorite car to put together. Not only did it look really cool when it was done, but it handled really neat. It flew. We had a really good crash with it. I haven't been able to get anywhere near as good a crash with any other car. Oh, come on. Is there nothing out here again? 1 car. El Camino. Two cars. This is the one that I think is supposed to be the Impala. The Bolt Cape, I think, is the one that's supposed to be the Impala. Man, I'm striking out. This is awful. Need to petition them to make a big rig mod. That would be really neat. I'd love to do that. The thing is, like, most of the Most of the mods are just done by random people that are just picking cars that they like. I mean, it's not like the company's pushing them to do any particular thing or like has any input in what people make. But I would love to see someone do a mod with a big rig. So the mystery machine, so you could do up like the Scooby-Doo van, that'd be amazing. The big rig would be a sweet one. I think the city bus that's in there would be a good one. Spending all my money. It's crazy. Hey, Paul, how are you? Sure, that's not a parsec. Oh my gosh. You talking about the Kessel Run now? Come on. Where is the Viper? Give me the Viper. Viper? Viper? Where's the Viper? This city bus, like this one right here, would be a great build. That would be awesome. Love to do that. Even the cube vans in here would be nice. Holy cow! I'm not even getting a lot of cars in the junkyard anymore. Like 3 options, I guess. What's your favorite cars from the 70s or 80s? I don't know. I'm not like a super big car guy, so I don't have a ton of favorites. I don't know. Maybe an old Camaro. Raptors won tonight. Nice. What? They have the Ecto 1 mod? You can get the Ghostbusters car? Get out of here. I've got to go check that out. I'm paying so much to go. I know. Every time I go, it's costing me $500. It's crazy. It's a good thing it's fake money. I would love to see the DeLorean, too. That would be a really cool one. I'm actually a little bit surprised, because some people are a little bit crazy about the whole Back to the Future thing. You would think that at this point somebody would have made it, but it's not out there. But there, again, there's also only so many mods that are made. I mean, there's only maybe like 100 cars or something. They had the Back to the Future car in CMS 15, yeah. Again, it was probably a mod that somebody made, right? Salem Flamo. This is turning into a bust. Oh! Jackpot! Yeah! We finally found one! $16,418, and it's in pretty condition. Look at this puppy. Isn't that awesome? It's pristine. It's ready to drive. We can just pull it right off the lot. Okay, we did finally find one. Man, that was getting to be really frustrating, so I'm glad we got that at least. We'll send that to the garage so I remember that I have it. Take a look and see if there's anything else interesting here. Man, that was a lot of trips to be able to find the Viper. Good lord. We pretty much burned through all the time tonight. It's already midnight Eastern time. So pretty much like right at the end, right as we come right down to the wire, that's when I find the car. Of course. Like 50 attempts to go to the junkyard. But at least we did a rebuild. So we got the 1966 pickup truck done. It looks pretty sweet. So many choices for the body parts and stuff on it. But we're going to take... I think we'll take the Viper and do that the next time round, since I've at least found it and we have it in the garage. Ugh. That was exhausting. Too much effort trying to get that thing. But at least we have one. So next stream when we do Car Mechanic Simulator, I'll probably do it next week. We'll get the Viper all pulled apart, get that rebuilt, and then we'll get that thing on the track. Now it should have crazy amounts of power, so we might have traction problems the same way as we have with the other Dodges and stuff, but we'll see what happens. But thanks everyone for coming to check out the stream. If you're watching and you don't currently subscribe to the channel, then click on that subscribe button so you can come back and see the next streams, and of course when we upload any videos. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow night. I plan to do some They Are Billions at 10 p.m. Eastern time, and then Fortnite on Friday, again 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to do open squads, and then I'm still deciding whether I'm going to stream on Saturday night or not. We'll have to see how things go for the remainder of the week and what my Saturday looks like. But thanks so much everyone for coming to hang out. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.